Morning everybody, hope you're doing well. Thanks for taking time to watch this video, episode 45, which is all on idols. I've been looking forward to this one for a while, as I've got many idols in my life, and I'm sure you do too. People that motivate you to do better, inspire you, keep you going through hard times, and are there with you through the good times. Who inspires you in life? Who do you look up to that you want to be like, maybe, or people that do certain things where they control the room whenever they're in it? I want to be like people like that. I know I compare myself with people way too much. In a way, it's a good thing because I want to better myself. But as well as that, I just see the good in people, and I want to take the good in others and bring them into myself without being a clone, if that makes sense. I want to be me. When I think of idols, I think of my family, my 3 brothers, my amazing mum, my dad, my family again, my friends, my close friends, and without my friends and family, I wouldn't be here talking to you too. I wouldn't be alive and kicking, smiling, just having a good time without them, because they got me through the darkest times of my life. And now I can talk openly about it. It doesn't bother me, and nothing's going to stop me achieving my goals because they've kept me alive through the hard times, and now I'm living again. It's a rebirth almost. That's how I feel. And now I'm going to hit my goals that I've set years ago. So, let's go into moving on. This is not flowing as well as it should. No, I'm joking. People at work inspire me. I look up to people that control the room when they're in it. They make decisive action. They don't care really what people think of them. They make decisions, and they talk as if they know everything. Think of my boss, certain financial advisors I work with. They're knowledgeable, they're comfortable in their environment, etc. I want to be like that. Going into strangers who you might see in the street, in town, performing a talent. You may look up to them and think, fair play, they're doing what they want to do, like a busker or like a circus person kind of thing. I'm thinking of in London streets like Covent Garden, and people are just making their money from doing the talent. Moving on to other people that are like famous, so you got celebrities, which I don't really pay too much attention to unless they're obviously skilled at what they do. You got athletes, professional athletes, comedians, actors, actresses, singers, etc. I could reel off a list of about 100 and probably more, but I take inspiration from so many of those people. People that are like kings or queens in their circuit. So, for example, athletes, you got Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Roger Federer, Valentino Rossi, Tiger Woods, to name a few. Michael Jordan, Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather. They're all kings or queens. I didn't mention any women actually, apologies, but that's just the first ones that come to my head. Serena Williams, there you go, tennis. So yeah, they're people that are amazing, and they own stage when they're performing. You've got comedians, so for me I love like Lee Evans, Jimmy Carr, John Richardson, Sean Locke, Lee Mack, Mickey Flanagan. They're people that are just following their passion. Mickey Flanagan was a teacher, I think, before he went to being a comedian, so he's only started this later in life, so it shows that there's time to do what you want to do. And they make people laugh for a career, and how good is that? They're following their passion, they've turned it into a career. Happy days. Moving on again, you've got actors. So I watch YouTube videos, motivational videos on YouTube every day, near enough. So Denzel Washington, Jim Carrey, Matthew McConaughey, to name a few. And I did write down a few Matthew McConaughey quotes. I think I read this morning his net worth is about $100 million. So it's not bad. I want to be like Matthew. But yeah, just the first quote he said is, "I believe in living in the present and making each day count. I don't pay much attention to the past or the future." So I'm just going to rattle through these. Next one, "I'm a fan of the word selfish." Self-ish. When I say I've gotten a lot more self-ish, I mean I'm less concerned with what people think of me. I'm not worried about how I'm perceived. Selfish has always gotten a bad rap. You should do for you. And finally, save the best until last. Someone asked if he was a hero, and he was like, "Not even close. No, no, no." She said, "Why?" I said, "Because my hero's me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero is always 10 years away. I'm never going to be my hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not, and that's just fine with me, because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing. So always look forward, always evolve rather than just revolve, as Matthew McConaughey says as well. Be content with now and strive for more, basically. So that's what I've got to say. Yeah, that's how you progress and maintain happiness. And finally, I've talked about comedians. Don't know if I mentioned Kevin Bridges, but I wanted to mention him. I want to end with 2 motivational speakers or life coaches. One is Jay Shetty, who resonates with me with a lot of stuff he does on social media. I think he's got about 26 million followers, and some of the stories, short stories he makes, I'm like, yes, this is me. This is what I think of all the time. About getting more out of life, relationships, how social media affects you, etc, etc. Look him up, he's worth looking at. And finally, the best to last, Tony Robbins, someone who I've watched countless videos on YouTube of, Netflix, and when I was in a bad place, he kind of made me just realise or wake up, and I strive to be like him. Obviously I want to be myself, I don't want to copy him because he's him and I'm me. But long term, I can see myself being like Tony Robbins. So there you go, I said it. Flakey, look out for me. But yeah, I've got a few quotes for Tony Robbins. I'm going to rattle a few off just because they're great. So yeah, here goes. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. And the past does not equal the future. So, as I say, I could go on forever, but I definitely recommend watching Tony Robbins on YouTube or Netflix, because he knows what he's talking about and he can change the lives of people like that. And that's what I want to do long term. So that's me. I'm kind of rattled for this video. It's the longest video I've done so far, so sorry if I've rattled on a bit or rambled, but I had a lot to get in and this video meant a lot to me. So yeah, the next video is on something which is ironic to do a video on, but it's silence and loneliness. So 2 powerful things, 2 things that I either struggle with or have come to terms with accepting, and it's how I deal with that, basically. So look out for that. Subscribe to the videos, all the links to social media, etc. are below, and take care and look out for the next video. Cheers, Flakey.